Welcome back to another race here with ERS Racing League. We're proudly brought back from the Abu Dhabi here at Yas Marina, the F2 racing comp today, folks. We hope you've had a good weekend, a good day, a good night, wherever you may be. We hope you enjoy our nice live here for the Formula 2 racing today. As we can see, cars are getting organised for these setups. Team principals were telling them their last words of encouragement as we get out for the time qualifications. Get everyone for their time trial and places so you can get pole position, second and third. We see now the first car's coming out, going out for his outlet. His drivers today will be wanting a good start, putting pressure on this track. See now, he's coming warming up his tyres. Should be in for a good race here for the F2. You can see they've got half an hour for qualifying times. If you guys would like some more information about ERS Racing League, you can head down to www.ersracingleague.com. They also have Discord as well. ERS has to offer live streams, daily races, F1 and F2 event tiers, special events. They also have a FIA department, and we also love to have clean racing here in the ERS League. So if you think of joining up, there's some spots there you can get a hold of and get some more information about the ERS Racing League. Big shout out to Stun Boss, Peter Griffin, and ERS Ruby, our FIA crew. So big shout outs to them. Big shout out to the American Gaming Group. And a big shout out to all the viewers that are viewing in today. We hope you enjoy our live. I see email Drift King still in there. There's another dangerous driver. It's Sassy. We've got another very good driver here today. And here's that man Lars, a very, very quick man as well on the paddock. Radisson too, he's another good man. Another good driver there. Flying Kulo, another good driver. He'll be wanting to get pole position. And this is LT Boss too, another very, very, very superb driver as well. And we have Dimmer. Don't know too much about this guy, but it'll be interesting to see him in this race today. And then ERS Lobby, still in the pits there, just probably putting on his last minute touches. And there's Brenneth Cass. He's coming around quite nicely there. He's taking his time. Oh, we have a fastest lap now at 1:35. Well done. And that's Owen Lang, Abadai Lang, at 1:35.108 seconds. The God Flickers still on the pits. And same as Alan Matt. Dan Black coming. So, out on his outlet. Yeah, ERS Griffin Peter, and that's a superb driver there. He'll be looking to show his stuff today on the track. PB Weasley now putting on the pace to get a good qualifying mat. And JR Clerk still in the pits. Elite Bone. Here's a good driver here as well, folks. He'll be a good one to watch out for. Very top man here. And Fishy Nixon is still in the pits there. He's our current leader now with the fastest lap at 1.33.845, and it's Dean Blick. Sassy coming at 1:34.441. Peewee coming at 1:34.696. Amadai at 1:35.108. Kevin Cast coming at 1:40.850. And Duma coming at 1:40.850. So we have a look at Flying Kulo now. He's just pushing along quite nicely there. He's taking his ease down the straight. A very tough track, this Abu Dhabi track here at Yas Marina. If you're not too careful coming on those corners, you can wipe out and spin out, hitting the apex coming out of the corner, especially where this corner is now. Very sharp turning here. Drivers have to keep on the pace here. As you can see now, Flying Kulo coming around to this last corner before he hits the straight. Here it comes now. Flying Kulo gets a 1.41076 seconds. Not too bad, not too bad. That brings him out into 9th so far. Still plenty of time here in the qualifier. We still have like 22 minutes now remaining. Here's Griffin now trying to beat his previous lap time. He'll be wanting to push too, but still early days yet. Still early days. It's coming down. It's 22 minutes left here on the qualifying stages here in the F2. If you've just joined us, we welcome you. We hope you've had a good day and night wherever you may be. Let's go have a look. Edwin Withen. It's currently at 15 at the moment here in the qualifying stages. He'll be wanting to push. He's not doing too bad at the moment. Win of cars. See now he's pushing really hard now. The straight's coming around the corner here. It's not doing too bad, not doing too comfortably bad. Into the pits. So we have 4 drivers still out on the track at the moment. Oh, that was no good. Oh no. Wow. Oh, I think the car took some damage there. Jeepers. We haven't started racing, they're already crashing in the pits. Well, I won't be happy with that one. As we go up now to see Kevin Cast. He's currently at 1:40.850 on his time at the moment. About 19 minutes remaining here on the qualifying stages. Ooh, he's just got to sort of push now. He wants to make it into that top 5. Looks like he's pushing up by a couple of seconds faster. But if you've joined us, or just joined us, we welcome you to ERS Racing League. We hope you've had a wonderful day and a wonderful evening, wherever you may be. We hope you enjoy this F2 race. It's probably going to be an exciting one. There's just a lot of top drivers here with us today that will be busting it out on the track. But so far, it's Den Black coming in at 1:33.845 seconds. Fastest lap so far in the qualifier. As we see, we've got like 18 minutes left. You see now Kevin Cast just putting on the pace now. Coming up. 2 more turns left. Wow, that brings him up into 4th place now. Kevin Cast now with a 1:34.719 seconds. Well done to Kevin. Yes, he just pushed his head down with Schaefer. Now look, he's in the 4th position now. Still the leader at the top. Still in the pits though is Den Black, followed by its Sassy, coming in at 1:34.441 seconds. Whoa, hey, looks like JL Clerk is coming, taking over to 2nd position now, followed by its Sassy. So that makes pushing Kevin out back into 5th position now, while Pee-wee comes into 4th. Still early days yet, still got a lot of time here in the qualifiers. You see it's Sassy now. Currently holding 3rd position with 17 minutes left here on the qualifying stages. Yeah, Pee-wee's pitted now. Kevin Cast still out there now, trying to push again, trying to get a spot back. See now it's just down to 16 and a half minutes left remaining here on the qualifying. We come down the leader pack now. Ahmed Dialag is coming in at 1:35.108 seconds. Followed by Elite Donar, another top driver here. He's coming up at 7th at the moment at 1:35. Oh, it's pushed him out to 8 now. It looks like Ahmed Dialag is taking over 7th position. Optic God is coming in at 1:35.520 seconds. He's currently at 9th position. What about Rudson? He's at 1:36.178. He's in the pits. LT Boss is coming in at 1:36. Now it's pushing him back out to 12th now. As that made the drivers pull up 1. Well done. Now Den Black is still current leader now at 1:33.845 seconds on his out lap, so he'll be wanting to push and make his time faster there to keep pole position. What about LJ? JL, I should say, sorry about that. 1:34.094 seconds, currently in the pit. Sassy's still out at 3rd and still out on the track. Amadai, Greenweaven, Elite, Optic and ERS Lobby is still out on the track, followed by Flying Kulo is still out on the track. As we look at ES Griffin now on his out lap, currently standing at 13th position at 1:40.818 seconds. Still a lot of time here though. See now, EO's Griffin Peter pushing it now. We have a look inside his car in the cockpit. It's taking the corner of ease here. Coming off the apex. As we come up to this turn, another very hard turn here. Oh. As we come up to Ali, see how he's doing now. He's currently at 8th position here in the qualifier. Currently standing at 1 minute 35.436 seconds. Now as he makes his way into the pits.
Yuso is the best.
Coming down, Flying Kulo. He'll be wanting to push now. We've got 12 minutes remaining here in the qualifying stages. All drivers are pushing their cars. Should be a very interesting match coming up, guys. A very interesting race. And Sassy now comes out on his outlap. As we take you into the cockpit of Flying Kulo. See, he's taking their corner with ease, now hitting on the apex, putting it as an accelerator. A lot of drivers hate these corners here. It sort of slows them down before they have to speed up again. Coming up into the last two corners now. And he's coming into the pits as well. As we look at El Mat. Coming in 18th at the moment with a 1 minute 41.997 seconds. He hasn't been doing too bad so far, but he'll be wanting to push now, so we're coming into the last 10 minutes of our qualifying stage. You see now Mr. Drivers coming out of the pits now, coming to do their outlaps and having another go. But currently at first here in the qualifier, it's Dean Blake. 1 minute 33.845 seconds. Followed by ML Drift King, who's currently in second position now at 1 minute 34.006 seconds. Jose Clerk coming in at third so far. So a lot of the drivers here are got some good times at the moment, but probably just waiting for like the last 5 minutes of the qualifier, and that's probably when they're going to push it even more harder to see if they can claim that first pole position, first, second and third. This track here is pretty much where you want it to start off, just to get there, good takeoff, get a good comfortable lead, and try and hold the lead off. Now Emerald King coming back in now to the pits. He's currently standing in second position at 1 minute 34.006 seconds. As we're cutting down now to the qualifying, we're coming into the last 9 minutes here. As we look at him, it's Sassy. He's coming into the pits as well. Kevin Cast back out on his outlap. Ahmed Dailang pushing his way now. He'll be wanting to get into that top 5, so he'll be pushing, trying to get a good lap time. You see now, he's just trying to push it extra hard now as he goes into the pit. When Weaven's out on his outlap now, he'll be wanting to push and try and get into that top 5. Matt now putting on the pace. He'll be trying to push up from 9th position. It looks like Glenn Cars has pushed them out. No, Matt's currently standing in at 10th position at 1 minute 35.049 seconds. Looks like we got a new time on first pole position now. It's Griffin Peter at 1 minute 33.780 seconds. Matt now trying to push everything he's got. Trying to beat his time, his last time, trying to beat his 1 minute 34.864 seconds. He's rid of cars now. He'll be pushing now. Currently in 10th position at 1 minute 34.871 seconds. Just behind him is another dangerous driver, it's Lars. Currently at 11th position, standing in his time is a 1 minute 35.057 seconds. See, now we'll go to into his cockpit. In the DRS zone. He's taking his time there. I think he knows his corner's a bit too rough. Leads in the pits. Just come to Dilma. Currently at 15, standing in at 1 minute 35.646 seconds. Not doing too comfortably. Well, he'll be wanting to push. Coming up now to the driver's worst nightmare corners here. Last turn here before he comes in. Let's see what his time will be. That brings him up into 12th place now at 1 minute 35.329 seconds. And in front of him in 11th is Lars. He's just coming into the pits again. On the die out there. Coming in at 8th position so far. He's at 1 minute 34.767 seconds. He'll be wanting to put on the pace now and try and get into their top 5. As we see now, coming up to like almost 4 minutes left remaining here in the qualifying stages. A few drivers will be coming out now. I'm trying to put the pressure on and try and get good positions in the qualifying stages. Yeah, my die now, just heading up into the pits now. There we go, thing with Pee Wee Weasley currently standing in at 6 for 1 minute. Now he's been pushed up to 7th, 1 minute 34.696 seconds. We have to start pushing now if he wants to get 6th position back. You see it's Sassy now. He's just in front of him.
www.ursracingleague.com.
See now, Pee Wee just putting on the pace now, trying to beat his previous time. He's currently standing in at 7th. Now he's coming up into the last corners. Here we go now, coming up to his last 2 corners. He looks like he'll be pitting. Well done to Pee Wee. And now 2 minutes and a half left on the qualifying stages. The drivers will be pushing it now. As we see, oh, I think that was LJ. They just banged off into the side real quick. Oh, this guy almost lost it coming into the pits. See LJ check here. Drift King now, currently at 3rd. As we come in the last 2 minutes of this qualifying stages. As we're on board the cockpit with Email Drift King. One minute 30 left here on the qualifying stages. So far, that's Iris Griffin Peter coming in at 1 minute 33.780 seconds. Fastest lap time so far here today. Followed by Team Bleak, who's at 1 minute 33.845 seconds. So you know, Drifting not doing too bad now. Just putting on the pace. 58 seconds left here in the qualifying stages. As we're on board with ML Drift King now, just pushing it now, coming into the last mile corners. Just pushing it now. Coming into this last turn now, into the pits. Well done to ML Drift King. See our current leader now coming back into the pits. See now, qualifying stages are over now. It's E.S. Griffin at first position, followed by Dean Black coming in at second, followed by Emil Drifking at third. Fourth is LJ Jig coming in at fifth, Fishy Max. Sixth position is Itsassi, followed by seventh position Pee Wee Wesley. Eighth position is Kevin Cass. Ninth is Omar Dailang. 10th position is Ale Matt. That's the top 10. Outside the top 10, coming 11th, Squidwheeling Cars. 12th is last. 13th Dilma. 14th Elite Donnet. 15 Optic God. Coming at 16th position is ERS Lobby. 17th we've got Ruddison. 18th is LT Boss. And 19th, oh, sorry about that, it's changed. Ugh. Ruddison coming in 18th, LT Boss coming in 19th position. So, 130 seconds remaining. Oh, and here it is. Taking a look back at our top drivers. ERS Peter Griffin, Dan Black and Flying Cooler are your top three. So we'll be looking forward now as the qualifying stage is over. Very good times there, very good times. We've got 30 seconds left now before we head back down to the track. Well, here are your drivers at the moment. The top three. Coming down to the top four. So we head down the leader pack now to see. Unusual to see LT Boss at the back of the pack. Should be interesting though. He'll be fighting his way back up the pack and be giving these races all a good go from the back. Now we're coming down to the sprint race. So this will be interesting. And here we go. Formation lap now. Drivers are getting the engines warmed up, their tyres warmed up before it's lights out in the sprint race. So drivers are all getting their engines all warmed up now, their tyres up to temperature here in our formation lap. It'll be a very, very interesting race in the sprint race now. ES Griffin now warming up his ride, feeling the groove. Last behind him coming out at 11th, followed by Al Matt at 12th position. 13th position is Greenwood Cars. Slatom's now getting those tyres up to temperature. Delma at the back at 14th, followed by Elite Donna 15th. Coming in at 16th is Optic Gog, 17th ERS Lobby, Ruddison at 18th, and it's LT Boss at the back at 19th. see now, coming up now. Coming to line up on the grid now, the drivers. Drivers now all forming up on the grid now. Now as we wait for lights out. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And Opticog has got the penalty. He'll have to stop in the pits for the next lap. And as we take off now, it's all go here. Lights out. And it's Kevin Cass is taking first position, followed by Ahmed Dive and Pee Wee Wesley in third position. It's Sassy now coming in at fourth, followed by ML Drift King here in fifth position. Oh, ML Drift King, no, overtaken, passing there, a bit of a bump off there, which changes it now. I'm Dai Lang, it's coming in the second, followed by Sassy at third, and Pee Wee's coming in at fourth now. As you can see now, the drivers here in the first sprint lap. Oh, I think there was a bit of contact from the back there. Don't think Fine Kulo was happy with that one. LT Boss got a 5-second pitting, a severe collision with Fishy Max. No! Here we go! There we go! Already some dramas here in the sprint race here. It's only the first lap. It looks like someone had to go into the pits and get his wing prepared. Dear me! Dramas already, folks. I don't think everyone's going to be happy with that one. Here on the first lap on the sprint race, you can see now Pee Wee Wesley now putting the pressure on at fifth position now. He was currently sitting in at third, but now he's pushed his way back into fifth. He'll be wanting to push up and down the sprint race. There's Sassy coming in at third position. He'll be not holding. It is Kevin Cass who's got the fastest lap so far, 1 minute 40.305 seconds. If you look, oh, Sassy! He's just bunted him. Oh, no! There's Greg Villeneuve's pushed him back out to 8th. Oh my gosh. Not very good. There's a few collisions here so far. Jeepers. As we come to the back a bit. Oh no, here's Griffin now, will not be happy with that. It's got pushed him way back into 16th position now. Dear me. It's only the second lap. You see now Madai now just trying to push his way through up, and I think he has. You see now he's just pushing his way, and behind him is last. He'll be wanting to push now, as you can see now. Last trying to just push on that inside. I think he's going to... Oh no, he just follows behind him again. There's Ale and Matt Kulo right behind them too are fighting. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. They just pushed him out onto the side of the track, on the left hand side. Dear me, a lot of contact so far. Oh, we have a spin out. Dear me. Oh, we got new fast times everywhere. Jeepers. It looks like King Cars has got the fastest time at 1:36. Dear me. Here in the F2 sprint race so far, there have been a lot of dramas, and it looks like Fishy Max did not finish the race, so he'll be out for this sprint race. Dear me. As we go to the front now, it's Sassy now who's taking over first position in the sprint race, followed by Kevin Cass behind him in second. In third position, it's JL Dirk. He's not doing too bad. He's trying to hold the lead as well. Trying to hold Pee Wee off, but I think it has. Kevin has just overtaken Sassy. Well done, son. Well done. put his head down and went straight for the line. Now he's back in front of Sassy here in the sprint race, and this is the third lap we're on so far. And you can see now Sassy's going to try and take him over on the outside, but he just doesn't quite have enough pace. Oh, look at this! Dear me, that was uncalled for. Kevin tried to push him up into the corner, but it didn't work. So Sassy just takes the lead. Not very good driving from Kevin Carstairs, trying to force him out wide, but Sassy just had enough pace and to push him through to hold first position still. So we go down, lead the pack up in third position. It's JL Furyk, sorry about that, getting the names confused. My bad. But he's currently at third position. As we come back, Dan Beckwith now is trying to let them know that I'm here, and he's going to be sprinting behind them as well. But behind him is Gwyneth Cars looking to pounce now. Will he take him on the inside or the outside on the next corner? We won't know. But he's still saying that he's there, letting him know that I'm going to pounce on you, bro. You see Pee Wee now behind him as well, trying to catch up and push. And behind him is ML Drift King, another stealthy driver who can approach from corners out of nowhere. It looks like JL's got a 3-second penalty. Last coming in at 8th, Dilma coming at 9. Flying Kulo coming in at 10th position. And he's on top 10 so far. But outside the top 10 we have Ale Matt now, who's trying to catch up to the number 10 driver. Ruddison at the back at 12th. He's also pushing along quite nicely, looking to pounce. On my dialogue now, just pushed back. He's spun out before, but he'll be wanting to do a comeback. And just behind him is Ayers Griffin too, who also spun out, but also looking for another good pace here and try and get back up into the middle of the pack. Then behind him was currently in last position, wasn't starting at the pack, but now he's currently in 15th position. It's LT Boss. Yes, Lobby now currently at 16th position, still pushing on quite nicely, holding on his pace there, but he'll be wanting to push more. We're on the 5th lap here in the sprint race. Optic Gold coming in at 17th now, he'll be wanting to push even more. And Elite Donna now at 18th position. Oh, he's just spun out on the corner. Dear me, dear me. You won't be happy with that. Just came around the corner, setting the apex. Must have put just a bit too much gas on and just lost it. But now he'll be wanting to push now. Dear me, dear me. Not a good start for Elite at this present time. As we take you back to the front of the pack, and oh, these two are still fighting it out, Kevin and Sassy. There's a bit of contact there as well, and from LJ Kirk as well from behind, hitting Kevin. And as we come up now, it's Kevin just, and Sassy's still on the bottom, still trying to come back on the inside. Dear me, dear me. This is all on, folks, it's all on. The top 3 are battling it out really hard now. Here we go. Into lap 6 now. Kevin's still holding the lead. LJ is coming in second, pushing Sassy up to third. Now Sassy's out into fourth, making Green Cars coming into third. Wowee, wowee. Jeepers. Oh, fighting it hard now. And LJ Kirk is putting on the pressure on Kevin now, telling him I'm here and I want that first possession, and he has taken it. And now he's still holding it just, but Kevin's pushing the front of him now. It's all off sprint race now. Who wants it? So far it's still Kevin leading just by, no, it's changed now. It's LJ taking over. Dear me. Here now, this is where we'll put on the pressure now. Kevin just putting in front just a little there. They're side by side now. It's Kevin in the lead now. Almost there. Now JL still showing their side. Now just pushing to the back now just a little bit. Following behind now. Pee Wee up in third position, followed by Dean Beck. Coming up to the end of the 6th lap, and we'll be heading into our 7th lap here in the sprint race. And look at this. JL Clerk is putting on the pressure on Kevin. Now he's going to try and take him on. No, just keeping on the pressure, just keeping on the pressure. Now Kirk just cruising behind him because he knows that Kevin's got the wind tunnel. So he just has to find a good chance to pounce on him. And I think he has now. Just took him on the inside. JL Kirk now holding the lead off from Kevin, but still fighting him off and still defending. But I think Kevin's going to take him on again. He's pushing on the inside of him. Oh, he was going to. He thought about it, but then just hanging back. Well, coming up to the corner here. You can see now. We're still trying to push him. Just behind him now. Now it's Kevin's turn to get that push on, and now he's going to do it too. Trying to overtake him on the outside, but LJ Clerk just holding him off on the inside of the corner there, pushing him out wide. Gonna give Pee Wee the opportunity now to take first. Jeepers, a new leader now here on the 7th lap. But they'll be coming to the end of the 7th lap and starting the 8th. Well done to these top superb 3 drivers so far. And as we get down the pack now and have a look in 4th position, it's grid of cars now. Dean Black coming in at 5th position, followed by Last at 6th. It's Sassy now all the way back at 7th, who'll be wanting to push back into that top 5 again. As you come further down now in 8th position, it's Flying Kulo now, putting on the pace now, trying to keep his 8th position and trying to push up. And at 9th we have Ale Matt now, just defending quite well in 9th position, holding off E.S. Griffin, who's come back up into 10th place. Who's fighting his way back up there. On the 11th position now we have Ahmed Dai Lang. He isn't doing too comfortably well at the moment. He's still trying to push. Followed by in 12th position is Ruddison, who's also pushing now. He'll be wanting to get into the top 10. He's just outside the top 10, currently in 12th position. Followed by Email Drift King now. He'll be disappointed at the moment and be wanting to push. Just currently outside the top 10, hurrying in their 13th position now. And it looks like Flying Kulo and Dai Lang have pushed up 1, and E.S. Griffin has pushed up 1 too. Coming in at 9th position now. E.S. Lobby, 14th position now. There's a few time penalties coming on. Optic God coming in at 15th. Elite Donarch still in 16th position, but he'll be pushing it now. And back of the pack is LT Boss, and we have 2 drivers that did not finish. And Ahmed Dai Lang, he's got a 3-second penalty as well. And Pee Wee is still currently in 1st position here on the 9th lap. Doing so well, but it's Kevin and LJ again fighting it out, and they'll be wanting to take their first pole back position as well within the next couple of laps, because there's not much left to go left here at Abu Dhabi, Yas Marina. LJ Clerk still coming in at 3rd position. Grid of cars at 4th, followed by Last. He's doing superbly well now. He's in there at top 5, and he'll be wanting to push JL and Kevin, and hopefully maybe he can get up to Pee Wee and steal their 1st position off him. You can see Dan Bleak now currently at 6 and still pushing quite well. It's Sassy behind him, and Sassy's trying to fight there and get more speed up and go. And it looks like Kevin Cast has come back to claim his first position again. It's an all-on battle here with these four. It's quite amazing too how they're holding back. One takes over and then the other one will take over. The other one will hold back and defend and then another one will take over him. Very exciting top four here, giving it all their best. So Kevin Cast comes in back in at first, followed by LJ coming in second. In the third position we have Gwyneth Weaver Cars. And then fourth is last now. Yes, we've got to be careful with this last guy. He's a real stealthy Mo driver. You can see now LJ trying to take on the inside of Kevin, which makes him in first position now and pushes Kevin back, but Kevin says, no, I'm here. I've got 2 laps to go, but I'm going to take that pole position off you in a quick moment. Followed by Queen Cars, who's in third position too. But now, 2 car lengths away is JL Clerk now holding off in pole position by about 3 car lengths now. But as you can see now, Gwyneth Cast now is pushed up into second, trying to take Kevin Cast on, but he's got to be wary of Cast because Cast knows this track quite well as well. And he says, if you make a move, I'll make a move too. You see now they're side by side, and I think it's just Gwyneth pushing up on him, but yes, I thought so there. There was a bit of contact there with that turn. He cuts the track too, so he'll get a time penalty on him for that. It might get him in the end. It looks like Flying Kulo's out. Dear me, which makes LT Boss still at the back of the pack. But now we can see JL Clerk now has taken pole position off. Gwyneth Cars coming in the second, and Kevin Cast is back in the third again. He won't be liking that, but there goes Pee-wee now putting the pressure on that fourth position. These drivers are having a real good go here, whereas we're coming up into the last and final lap here in the sprint race. We're 3 drivers out now, 2 did not finish. It looks like Flying Kulo might have crashed his car and out. But look at these top 4 though, it's completely amazing. They've been battling out since lap 1, keeping the pressure on each other. Well done drivers, superb racing. As we come now, and we look at Lars now, still pushing his way in. He's made the top 5, which is good, but we've been wanting to push now as we are on the last lap of the sprint race. Dan Blair coming in at 6, it's Sassy coming in at 7, who'll be disappointed. He'll be very disappointed. Yes, Griffin hasn't had too bad of a sprint race, but he'll be wanting to push again in the next one. Ale Matt coming in at 9, followed by Amadai, who's currently in the top 10. And ML drifting just outside the top 10 in the 11th position. And it's Ruddison coming at 12th. ES Lobby coming at 13th now, followed by Optic God coming at 14th. Elite Donner coming at 15th, and he'll be disappointed too in the sprint race. And LT Boss at the back of the pack. And it looks like Gwyneth Cars now is coming to first position. Battling on with LJ and Kevin Cars. Wow. This is it now. It looks like a few drivers now got time penalties. So we're coming up to the end now. And it looks like Gwyneth Cars is going to win the sprint race. Yes, sirree. Gwyneth Cars winning the sprint race, followed by Pee-wee Wesley and Kevin Cars coming in at 3rd, and Lars coming in at 4th, and JL coming in at 5th. Dear me. What a surprising sprint race in the end there. Could have went any way. But it looks like Gwyneth Cars snuck in there in the sprint race and taken it out. Well done, son. Well done. See time remaining now. 2 minutes 15. Just waiting for the races all to come in. 3 drivers did not finish the race. Flying Kulo Duma did not finish, and Fishy Max did not finish. High luck for them today in the sprint race so far. But it's Good Weaving Cars coming in at first. Pee Wee Weasley coming in at second. Kevin Cars coming in at third. Brilliant race, brilliant first sprint race here at Yas Marina in Abu Dhabi. If you've just joined us, we welcome you back to our live here at ERS League Racing. If you want more information about us, you can go to www.ersracingleague.com to find out more information about the league. Well, we welcome you wherever you are, day, night, morning. We hope you had a blessed one, and we hope you're enjoying our live today. As you can see now, Red Weaver took the sprint race out. His team principal and pit crew will be happy with his performance today. So both drivers from the same team got first and second. So you can see the Dam team coming in first and second here on the sprint race. And it's Lars from the Carlin team coming in at third. Top three drivers so far. Gwyneth Cars, Pee Wee Weasley and Kevin Cast. Well done. And it's ERS Griffin Peter coming in with the fastest lap time at 1 minute 36.522 seconds. Well done, ERS Griffin. So it should be a very exciting matchup coming up next, folks. Very exciting race. As you can see, a few upsets in the sprint race, but what can we see the drivers do now? We'll be all on as we wait to take you down to Yas Marina in Abu Dhabi racetrack. So you see now, welcome you back. You've just joined us on the live. We welcome you. We're here today at the Yas Marina Abu Dhabi racetrack today. We think Abu Dhabi welcome us back. The ERS Racing League. Hope you've had a good day, good night, wherever you may be. Be a very exciting race coming up. Just seen the sprint race we just finished. It was very, very superb racing there. A lot of upsets, a lot of disappointments. But it shouldn't be too bad now as we come down for the formation lap now. So as you see now, it's ERS Griffin Peter will be taking pole position, followed by Dean Blake. In third position will be Kulo. Fourth position will be Email Drift King, and fifth position will be LJ Clerk. Coming in at sixth position is Fishy Max, followed by That's Sassy at seventh position. Pee Wee Weasley coming in at eighth. Ninth position is Kevin Cast. Getting in the top 10, the last of them will be I'm Dai Lang. Now outside the top 10 in the 11th position is Lars. 12th position is AO Matt. 13th position is Gwyneth Cars who won the sprint race, last in the sprint race. 14th position is Delma. 15th is Elite. 16th is Optic God. 17th position is ERS Lobby. 18th position is Ruxton. And 19th at the back of the pack is LT Boss. So there you have it. Drivers getting the engines warm. Drivers getting their tyres up to temperature for a great start of the race. So it'll be very interesting. Who can pull it off? Who will be number one? Who will be an upset? Who will not finish? Who will spin out on the first lap? Who will crash? We're about to find out as the drivers will set up on the grid. Dear me, this is going to be exciting, folks. If you've just joined in, we welcome you to wherever you may be. Here on ERS Racing League, live to you. As you can see now, the drivers are coming up to pit. Not to pit, onto the driving grid. I'm sorry about that, to pit. They won't be coming to the pits on the first lap, jeepers. Do you see now our drivers coming up now? Oh no, no, no. We've got 2 drivers that are disqualified. No, 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 no. It's Larson, Drift King. Dear me. That is not good. That is not good now. Here we go now. 4th light, 5 lights. And here we go. Lights are out. Here in Abu Dhabi, Yas Marina. Lap 1. Here we go. There's Griffin taking the lead out by 2 cars. Followed by Dan Blick. Oh, someone just spun out at the back there. Dear me, dear me. Shocking for them. We can see Flyer Kulo now coming up. Will he pass or will he overtake? Coming on the inside. He does. That takes him up into 5th position now. JLG coming up in the 5th position. The drivers at the back there are still fighting, trying to get overtaken. Here on the first lap, Pee-wee Wesley now trying to overtake on the inside. Contact from both cars, on the back of them and on the front of them. Excuse me, I apologise for that. And at the back of him, Pee-wee pushing up now. Then it's Kevin Cast again. He's wanting that first position. He'll be hungry. Taking out my Dye now, side by side. Here they go, side by side. A bit of contact there on both cars. I think it was Kevin coming in too close and then trying to come around the corner while he was on the outside. But he pushes Kevin out wide. Kevin coming on the inside. Oh, Malang just taking over him. Kevin's getting pushed back now. He's being overtaken by 2 cars now. Oh, dear me, dear me. If you look at item now, Piers Griffin has got the fastest lap at 1 minute 39.118 seconds. Well done, son. Keep the pressure on and keep going. Looks like Fishy Max is out of the race and did not finish. And as you see, Glass behind, I Am Die putting the pressure on him. Trying to get up fast now. There we go at the back now. As we see Ruddison and Elite pushing his way through. Ready to pounce again. Elite on Ruddison now, going to take him on the inside. He does too. Well done, mate. Pushing up now. Elite's getting in the groove now from 12th position, pushing his way in. Well done. See now, oh, there's a bit of contact there. Jeepers. Off the God at the back, coming in at 15th, followed by Iris Lobby at 16th position. Angle Matt coming in at 17th here on the second lap. And it's LT Boss that spun out and has hit the wall. What does this mean for him? Is he out or is he going to carry on driving? He's reversing back onto the track. He's back on, but this he's still in last position. He won't be happy with that. He's using a good driver, and they're using a dangerous one too, so he'll be wanting to put the fight back on. Dear me, dear me. LT Boss is pushing him back now. Currently 16 seconds behind current driver. Jeepers, he will be wanting to push now. They're sitting at the back there. As we come up, here's Griffin once again with another fast lap. 1 minute 30 seconds. 0.76 seconds. I just missed it out on it. I apologise, I've got the numbers wrong. But it's here's Griffin now. He's in the lead by maybe about 3 car lengths away now from his opponent behind him, which is Dan Black, is saying to him, I'm still here, buddy, and I'm put the pressure on. Even though it's the 3rd lap, I'm here. I'm gonna put the pressure on so you can see me. And when he's ready, he'll probably pounce on him. And we can look at this. It's ML Drift King now. Pushed his way back from the back all the way up to the front now in 3rd position. And coming behind him is it's Sassy now. He's been wanting to push back too. He'll be wanting to take that pole position back again after such a disappointment in the sprint race where he was doing so well and then just lost out. And behind him is Flying Cooler now, who'll be pushing as well. Gonna have a very good sprint race, but we're wanting to push it now here in this race. And outside him, There's Pee Wee Wesley, who also had a superb driving in the sprint race. And now he'll be wanting to push now to get into that top 5. As we see, Gwyneth Kazi won the sprint race. Currently in 7th position. He'll be waiting to pounce too. I Am Dai Lang now currently in 8th position with Kevin Cast behind him. Well, as you know, Kevin Cast is a very dangerous driver, and ES Griffin once again has got the fastest lap at 1 minute 36.729 seconds. Well done, mate. Well done, son. But as we look at Elite now, he's just holding a steady pace. 4th lap. With him, probably start pouncing within the next couple of laps with him. Very superb driver too, and also a dangerous one as well. He'll be one to watch out for in the next couple of laps. And there's runners in behind him out of the top 11 too. We're putting the pressure on to get into the top 10. Optic God at 12th position there. He ain't doing too bad. He's just keeping a steady pace on, but he'll be wanting to push it probably within the next couple of laps. As you look at AL Met now, coming along quite nicely, still holding out at 13th position, and LJ Kirk all the way behind at 14th now. He'll be wanting to push again and get him back up into that top 5. And ES Lobby behind him, just doing his thing, just cruising quite nicely. As you know, ES Lobby is another good driver, very dangerous as well, and he can pounce at you at any moment. It looks like Dilbanel is out of the race, he did not finish. LT Boss is coming out of the pit, and so is Last. So these two here should have a good battle coming out of the pits. Will Last take over LT Boss, or will LT Boss just hold on the pace and just keep going and going and pushing it? So that makes it down to 17 drivers now, as we have 2 drivers out, which is Dilma and Fishy Max, are both out of the race. And now it's LT Boss and Last fighting for last position here, pushing each other now, just coming out of the pit. So they have fresh tyres, so they'll be getting warmed up as well, and be wanting to catch up and push up into the top 10 or into the top 5. As we come back now to ES Griffin now, my 1 second ahead away from the driver behind him, and I think it's 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 car lengths away now. He's pushing away from the pack now, which is good. That'll put pressure on Dean Blake and ML Drift King now to put the pressure on and put more pace on here. We've got 5 laps now, 5 laps in the 5th lap now, and it's ES Griffin 1st position, Dean Black at 2nd, and ML Drift King at 3rd. Well done, gentlemen, well done. The drivers are coming, but I got to watch out for it. Sassy now, Sassy coming on the pouch now. He'll be wanting to pouch them and approach them with very good top speeds here. You know, Sassy's a dangerous driver as well and can pout out at any time, but he's leading these drivers in front of him that, hey, I'm here and I'm here to take you on, so prepare for a challenge. Well done, son. As we go to Flying Kulo now, he's behind the top 4, currently in the top 5, but he's pushing now and trying to get his speed up again, currently behind the pack as well, but he'll be wanting to push on his driver in front of him, put the pressure on. As you can see, we're behind him. It's Gwyneth Cars now pushing the lead in 6th position now. He was in 6th, but he's pushed on Pee Wee now and said, hey mate, I'm coming for 5th position too. So he's been putting the pressure on, and followed behind him is Pee Wee Wesley. Don't know much about this driver, but so far what I've seen of him is a real confident and very comfortable driver too. Likes to steady pace, and he's been putting the pressure on as well. Well done to you, son. Keep holding on that 7th position and keep pushing. As we go down further now, 8th position is Omar Dailang. Had a bit of up and down so far race, but he'll be wanting to push now and try to get into that top 5. And outside him is Kevin Cast, another good fighter driver. He'll be wanting to push up now and try to get into that top 5. Well done, son. And it's Elite now in the top 10. He'll be pushing really, really hard now within the next couple of laps. This is where Elite's so dangerous now, because he likes to put the pressure on the drivers in front of him now. Leonard's in 10th. Hopefully we see him get into the top 5 in the next probably 3-4 laps. And it's Radisson coming out to me out the top 11 now, followed by AL Matt, who's still putting the pressure on, just about maybe a car and a half length behind him, but still pushing. And Optic God currently in 13th now, but behind Optic God is that man ES Lobby. He's still pushing his way up in there. Hopefully he can get into the top 10 soon. And LJ Clerk, JL Clerk, excuse me, is currently at the back now. He'll be disappointed with us, as he was having a very good race at the start, and now he has to push it all the way back up. And then last two, another dangerous driver too, be wanting to push. And at the back again, it's LT Boss. And there's also got a time penalty, same as Optigod's got time penalty. As we come up now, ES Griffin still holding on, leading the pack by 2 seconds flat now. They're probably, I'm guessing maybe 5 car lengths away now from ML Drift King, who's now currently in second position. A dangerous driver, as I said. But don't forget, we've got Sassy at the back there too, who's also another stealthy driver who will be pushing to get their second position. As you can see, he's creeping up quietly on them, been wanting to pounce. Behind him is Dean Black too, another dangerous driver who'll be wanting to push up into the top 2. But will any of these drivers have enough to take on our current leader, ES Griffin Peter? We'll find out now as we're on the 7th lap here. As we come down back onto the top 5, you can see Grin of Cars now still trying to push his way up to get into behind Dan Black and take over his position, and then from there hopefully get himself into 3rd. We come down to Brian Corlo, who's behind Grin of Cars. Should be a good match here because he's just keeping the pace on. He's just about a car length behind Karen, closing up now. About a car length behind him, but still closing in. And Pee Wee Weasley now just travelling there with a steady pace, still trying to keep the pressure on. Nomadai just behind him is creeping up slowly, catching him closer and closer every lap, which is really highly recommended, done well. And outside him, coming in the top 10, is Kevin, still putting on the pressure now. But outside behind him to make the top 10 up, it's that number 1 driver again, Elite. And he needs to start pouncing now. He needs to start driving up and trying to climb up in that 5th position if he can. But he's driving steadily well with his pace. And outside him it's Rodson coming in at 11th, sorry. Just outside the top 10, and behind him Optigod cruising his way up to ready to pounce on him. Will he pounce on him now? Just driving up behind him so slowly. But this is a good one from Optigod. This could push him up into 11th and then get him up into 10th, where he always wants to be, get some points on in that top 10. As we come down now, yes, Lobby now, putting on the pace, just holding their pace up, just driving nice and steadily, cruising along quite nicely, but still got a steady pace. Currently in 13th position now and pushing his way. In 14th position now, it's JL Clerk. A bit of an upsetting race for him today. He's currently in 14th position, but he's still pushing his way. Behind him is AO Matt, pushing now, seeing his opponent in front of him, putting the pressure on now, trying to keep up with him, AO Matt. There you can see last now, coming in at 16th. He'll be a bit disappointed now. And it's LT Boss at the back of the pack. As we see ES Griffin now coming in. Dear me, what a wonderful, superb race he's having tonight, folks. We've come to the 9th lap now. He's well ahead of the pack. I don't think anyone can pick him up now. He's well and truly ahead. Car behind him is at least 3 seconds away. ML Drift King is putting on the pressure as much as he can now. As here are we in the 9th lap. And it's Sassy coming in at 3rd as well. So you see drivers starting to pull away, especially ES Griffin now. He's pulled away so far, so he has got a real comfortable lead. These drivers now behind him would have to pick up the pace. As you can see, other drivers now heading into the pits now, getting fresh tyres. And it's Sassy coming in at 3rd position still, followed by Dean Black at 4th position. LT Boss has got another time penalty. Dear me, dear me. You see now Gwen Black just trying to hold out. Well, Gwen Carr's taking over now. Gwen Carr's just trying to look for an opposition to take over him. Sitting at the back there nicely, still comfortably nicely sitting at the back there, waiting for a chance to pounce. Just falling it behind a bit, but still right there with him. Just trying to get through that wind tunnel of his. Hopefully we can see a pounce. Looks like Omar Dolang has just pushed into 5th. Green car still holding him out. Amadai is still there behind him. Just needs to put the pressure on. It looks like we've got new leaders now. It's Sassy taking over in first position. Renal Car's in second. ES Griffin is in third as he has to pit. Dan Black coming out of the pit. You know, Jeff King in the pit. Optic God in the pit. Dear me, dear me. Now, can ES Griffin from sixth position make his way back up to first and take it off Sassy? Or will Sassy hold the lead? Dear me, dear me. So now, the backcomers have taken the lead now. It's Sassy in first position. Green Weaver Cars in second. Kevin Carson third. Optic God in fourth. And Runnison in fifth. Followed by ES Griffin, who was a current leader, is currently in sixth position now. Followed by ML Drift King, who was in second position, now in currently in seventh. Followed by Flying Colos in eighth. And Dan Black. All the top five are all currently out, coming up into the back of the five, and Dan Black comes in ninth position, and that makes Amadai Lang in 10th, PB Wesley in 11th, Elite coming in at 12th, ES Lobby still in 13th position, JL Jerks in 14th now, 15th we have AO Matt, Lars in 16th, and bottom of the pack is LT Boss once again. A disappointing race so far. He'll be wanting to try and push at least maybe a couple of more paces. He's got time to. We're on the 11th lap. He just has to push. It looks like it's Sassy's turn to come into the pits now. And Green of Cars now. So this gives a good opportunity for ES Griffin maybe to take the lead again. Yes. It's coming in fifth. There it is. There it is. So ES Griffin is back to where he was. Flying Kulo's got the fastest lap at 1:35.0800 seconds, followed by ML Drift King, who's got second position again. Flying Kulo back in third, and it's Dan Black out at fourth. Green Rivers Cars back at fourth. It's Sassy at sixth now, but he'll be wanting to push now. Coming out of the pits. He had a taste of pole position, now be like, that was good, I want some more of it, I'm going to push now, I'm going to get ya. Amadai coming in at 7th now. Pee Wee coming in at 8th. As we come back to the front now, ES Griffin now just pulling away once again. One of the signature moves is pulling away. And look at that. He's already 2 seconds ahead of the car behind him. Dear me, what a race, ladies and gentlemen, what a race. And it looks like we've got another guy that's trying to push his way in, but I think the drivers now are fully apart. But I think Green of Cars is putting the pressure on Dan Black now. Bit of contact there, but not too bad. One hitting from the back. They're behind Dan Black. They're behind Green of Cars. It's Sassy now. Now these drivers are going to be driving, pushing for 4th position. These 3 drivers. And it's ES Griffin once again with the fastest lap, 1:35.550. Well done, son. Well done. Another fast lap. Oh no! Amadai's got the fastest lap at 1:35.179 seconds. Well done, mate. Well done. Well done to get in a new fast time. But as we can see now, Dan Black, Green of Cars, and it's Sassy are still trying to fight it up for 4th position. But it's Sassy keeping the defense on both cars. Superb driving from him, defending. Well done. As we take it back further now, Pee Wee trying to catch up to the drivers. Followed by Kevin Cars now. It's had a bit of an up and down race, but not doing too bad. Elite Donna now, way at the back in 10th now. He's trying to push up to catch up to Kevin Cars, who's behind him. And as we can see now, down LJ and Optic God are having a bit of a battle here for 11th and 12th position. Optic God coming behind him and trying to pass him. trying to pounce him on the outside, but I think he went too wide on that one and lost a bit of pace, so he'll have to catch up again. And behind Optic God is US Lobby, still holding on to 30th position quite comfortably. And as you can see, he's pushing on Optic God now, and he'll be wanting to overtake him and pounce on him. And as we can see, coming into 14th is Ailmet now, coming in at 14th position. He'll be wanting to catch up as much as he can. We've got 4 laps to go here on the 13th lap, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ERS League Racing. We hope you're enjoying our coverage. It's been a superb race so far from all drivers. Been some dramatic moments, but dear me, I've got to take my head off to E.S. Griffin today. He's had a superb drive. Superb drive. Wonderful as. And also had to take my head off to Email Drift King. He's having another superb race. He's currently sitting at 2nd position. And Flying Kulo now, another superb race. He's also had a fantastic race. Currently in 3rd position. Flying Kulo. And outside him, another superb driver so far. It's Genevieve Cars. Putting the pressure on Kulo now. Will he pounce on him? He's right there. He has to put the pace on him. He can do it. He can take over and get 3rd position. I think he's going to. Oh, we see it. Yes. And we have a new position in 3rd. It's Gwyneth Cars. Well done, son. Well done. Putting the pressure on now. Good timing too. There's only a couple more laps before the race is over. But now, Gwyneth Cars will be looking for ML Drift King now. But at the same time, we'll be defending off Kulo. The same time. But just remember, these other cars behind him, like it's Sassy and Dean Black and Amadai, are still trying to push. They do have time to push up. But it's now or never. Gwyneth Cars has got the fastest lap out of 1 minute 35.962 seconds. Well done, son. Well done. A new time. You can see now. Oh, Flying Kulo. He's just taking it back. Oh, I think he spun out too. Yes, he did. Dear me. Not. Oh, he was taking it. It was a bad point of the race till the spin out, and I think there might have been a bit of contact there too, but dear me, this is not great. This is pushing him back now. 11th, 12th. I think he's going to get pushed back to the back of the pack. Dear me, this is no good for Gwyneth Cars. Dear me, and it's driving superbly now. He's currently in 15th. Jeez. No good. Lars and LT Boss at the back still to come back up. ESP Griffin still in the current lead and still holding it off. ML Drift King currently now in 2nd position now, followed by Flying Kulo, followed by Sassy. Now, with Sassy, I think he's going to be on the approach, maybe to take 3rd and 2nd. But will he have enough speed to catch up to Griffin Peter? We're about to find out here as we're coming in. 2 more laps left to go as we're coming up on the 15th lap now. And dear me, what a race we've had so far. As you can see now, Dan Black still trying to push. He'll be pushing now to try and get the next 2 positions if he can. Excuse me. Kevin Castner had a bit of up and down racing today, but a superb drive from him so far. He's currently sitting at 7th, and he'll be pushing his way, trying now to get into that top 5. And outside of him is Pee Wee Wesley, also coming in at 8th position. Outside of him is Elite. Good pressure on him today, but it was probably not the outcome that he wanted today. And as we now see, another upset driver as well. Will be disappointed, but they're still in the top 10 and still going to try and push it as well. Is JLG, followed by him is Optic God, who's had a superb race as well. Not too bad, but he'll be a bit mad with himself and probably more at the car with the way it's been driving today. And Ailmet, another superb driver, just had a good race today and steady on. But it looks like Elise has pushed up into 9th position and pushing JL into 10th. Well done. And EH Lobby still holding on to their 13th position. having a comfortable steady pace, just putting the pressure on the drivers in front of him as much as he can. Ruddleson coming in at 14th position now. Hasn't had a too bad of a race, but still currently on a good pace and still pushing himself. And this is the upset car here, folks. Was having a good race, could have pushed it into third or second, but just couldn't hold on. I think he made a contact or coming onto the apex may have span out. It was unlucky for Greenup Cars today. And here's another disappointed driver, his last. Dear me, dear me. And coming in last is LT Boss. Not a good drive from him today. He'll be wanting on the next race to make a big difference in performance. But well done to all drivers anyway. As you can see now, coming into the last lap, it's ERS Griffin Peter, our current leader for most of this duration of the race. Only left when he went into the pit and it was Sassy that took over and had a taste of pole position, but then when Sassy went into the pits, Griffin came here and said, "Oh, it's my position, I'm coming for it, it's mine." LT Boss has just got a 3-second penalty again. Dear me, dear me. But it's MF Drift King coming in second and Flying Cooler at third. But oh, hold on. I think we might have a fight now. It's Sassy coming in for the third. He does too. He's going to push it now. Dear me, he was going to. But just holding off. I thought it was. Maybe now Sassy's got third position now fighting. We've got a fight on here. Here in the last lap. It's Sassy and Flying Cooler. Can Cooler hopefully overtake him in the last two turns? Or will it be Sassy coming in third position? Here we go. I think it's Sassy. Sassy's just holding on. Superb drive from him. Taking a third position. Well done. No, for time penalties. I think Flying Cooler got it. Well done. What a good fight in the air. But I think it came down to time penalties. It took Sassy back into fifth position and putting Flying Cooler back into third. Followed by ML Drift King coming in as second and Peter Griffin coming in at first position. Well done guys, well done, an excellent race today. Dear me, what dramas galore though, but ML Drift King, Flying Cooler, Dan Beck, and it's Sassy, Iron Died, Kevin Cass, Pee Wee Wesley, LJ, Elite, ERS Lobby, Optical, Ale, Matt, Ruddleson, Greenup Cars, Lars and LT Boss. You guys have done a superb driving effort on the racetrack here in Yas Marina today. Dear me, what a lovely race here. Just want to thank you everybody for joining us in today's live, wherever you may be. We hope you had a good one. We hope you enjoyed your day. Just need a shout out to the drivers, probably ML Drift King and Flying Cooler. We'll probably have a podium interview after the podium once it's done. If you guys could just join the party, if you guys can. A well done. Driver of the day was Optic God. Well done Optic for getting driver of the day. Dear me, dear me. And here we go. Here he is, the man of the racing hour. Yes, ERS Griffin Peter. He'll be happy, he'll be celebrating with his team here on the F2 circuit.
Was just absolutely
well done, mate, well done. Superb effort, mate. I just need the two drivers into the party. If you guys could come real quick, we'll have an interview. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. Bear with me. So we just wait for the drivers to join the party. As you can see now, ERS Griffin Peter, 1 minute 35.550. Your winner for today's race in ML Drift King coming in second, 1 minute 35.427, and Flying Kulo coming third. The Primo Racing team at 1 minute 35.800 seconds. As we wait for the two podium drivers to come in, as we can't talk to Peter Griffin as he's on computer, but the other two drivers, if they would like, if they could enter the chat lobby, please, so we can interview and get their thoughts on the race, which is ML Drift King. Join the party real quick, please, sir. Just one moment. We thank you guys for welcoming you here. Hello, my friend. Oh, well, I don't think we'll do interviews today. We'll probably save it for the next race. I think we'll save it for the next race. We'll hit the interviews, but we thank you for coming to our live today for EIS Racing. Just want a big shout out to Steam Boss, Peter Griffin, ERS Ruby, our FIA department team. Also, if you want to find out more about the ERS Racing League, go to www.ersracingleague.com, and that will give you all the information about our racing league, how we roll, what races we do, how we bond together, and how we are just one big cool group. We are a cross-play group, so if you guys would like to join us on the next one, feel free also. We do live streams, daily races, F1, F2 tiers, special events. We also have a FIA department, as I just did a big shout out to them, to the boys, and we also love clean racing. So if you think this is you, feel free to come and join us and give our team a message. But apart from that, we thank you for joining into our live. Another superb race. We'll see you on the next race. My name is ERS Usul Korg. We hope you loved the live. We hope you enjoyed your time with us. Stay blessed. Stay safe wherever you may be. And this is ERS League Racing signing off. And we'll catch yous in the next race.